I'm behind on my videos. I apologize in advance for that. Yeah, I'm a little bit busy right now, and it's like hard. I've been recording, so you're gonna see a lot of previously recorded videos. Today is Saturday, the 29th. So yeah, it's crazy, and I'm sorry it took me so long to get this video up, because I don't even know when this video is gonna get up. It's gonna get up in December, or probably like, I don't know. So I really apologize, and I feel so bad about that, because it's like, you know, I've been so busy doing other things and trying to edit and record in between. So I got a lot of footage that I edited. I'm sorry, that I recorded that needs to be edited. So please bear with me while I do this. I know I've been doing, like, you know, a lot of things. You guys see me. Follow me on Instagram, you know what I'm talking about. And also I could probably give you an update of myself as well if you guys want to know that. But anyway, back to this video. Alright, so this video is basically about the maximum hydration method. This is the 7th day. I said I was going to come back with a 7th day update, and also a roundabout of what's going on in my you know, like a wrap up of how I felt about this maximum hydration method. Okay, so as I'm talking, I'm going to show you the 7th day, how my hair looks. And then I will also have some pictures or some, you know, some footage floating around in the video, within the video, showing you what my hair looked on day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. I'm going to try to do that. If not, you know, not day 1, probably day 2, day 3, because I don't think I recorded day 1. But I'll try and put that footage in there and let you guys see that. But as you guys see right now, this is day 7, and this is how my hair is looking. Day 7, this is the last day, and I'm not gonna do this maximum hydration method again, not right now. I'm gonna do it as a treatment. And before I get into it, the maximum hydration method, if you guys have not been following me and seeing, you know, what is going on in the method or what have you, I'm gonna have an introductory video talking to you guys about what I was gonna do in the video. I'm you know, saying, you know, just basically introducing the maximum hydration method and tweaking it. So it was a modified maximum hydration method. So it's not the same as, you know, when you go to the website. So there's a website. There's a lot of young ladies on here that are following the method. And there's a founder on here on YouTube. And also she has a website called themaximumhydration.com. I'll try and put all the links and everything down below in this video. But if not, I definitely will try and link my video down below, because it has all the links, and especially all the videos prior to has the link. So you guys can go and check that out if you guys, you know, don't want to check it out. But I don't want to go into depth about it, because I don't want this video to be too long. It's just basically a summary of what my hair has been doing. So definitely go check it out. Maximum hydration in a nutshell is basically you know, reaching your maximum hydration. And you know, everybody reaches their maximum hydration in a different way, or you know, or in a different in a different time. So if you know, you do the 7-day challenge, or you know, whatever like that, you like, oh, I don't see no curls in 7 days. I mean, you know, it doesn't really work that way. You know, it depends on your hair. It always goes back to the basics of what your hair does and what your hair is about. You know, your hair is not like Sally's, Jan's, and Joe's, so you're not going to expect the same outcome, you know, as them within a time span period. You know, so with my hair, you know, you may not see, you see some little curls here and there, but I'm not disappointed to where all my hair is not, you know, coming from curls from the root to, you know, to all the way out. You know, that's fine with me. That's fine. I really don't care, because I'm not focusing on the curl, trying to get the perfect curl. I'm not focusing on that. But if that's what you want to focus on, that's what you do. That you do boo boo. But for me, it doesn't really matter. You know, I can, you know, it's cool. So overall, the maximum hydration method was cool for me. You know, like I said before, like I just said, I'm not looking for the perfect curl. I'm not like mad at the method because it didn't do what I wanted it to do, or it didn't make my hair look like Sally Joe's and Jane's. I really don't care. You know, it's cool. I just did it, you know, for an experiment, you know, trying it with my hair. And I'm glad I did try it, because apple cider vinegar rinse was in this regimen, and so, well, is in this regimen. And so if I didn't do this regimen, who knows when I would have started doing the ACV rinse. And I'm glad I did do the regimen, because my hair loves it. You know, I love the apple cider vinegar rinse. You know, it's cool. It's a great experience for me, and I'm glad I did it. So that's why I'm glad I experiment with this method, because I probably still be, you know, scared to do the ACV rinse, or probably trying to contemplate. So this kind of pushed me to do the ACV rinse, since it was like in a regimen setup. So I was like, maybe I can do it, because, you know, I'm not just throwing the ACV in there. I'm doing it with other steps or what have you. So I don't know, you know, psychological, but you know, whatever. But anyway, so yeah, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it, and so that's what I did. So as far as, you know, my hair being moisturized and moisturized, when I do the LCO method, I cut out the C. I have not been doing the C part of the LCO method since I've been doing this regimen. And one of my subscribers, one of my girlfriends asked me, was it, you know, because of the regimen? And it probably was because of the regimen, because usually I do the C in my LCO method, but since I've been doing the regimen, I didn't have to do it, you know. So we'll see what happens when I stop, you know, and my hair probably gonna be like, hello, you gotta put some cream up in there, or you gotta do something, you know, you can't just put LO up in here. But I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna keep the ACV rinse in my regimen. So when I shampoo my hair, you know, I'm sulfate-free shampoo, of course, and I do the ACV rinse. You know, I'm not gonna be doing the mud puddle and then you know, stuff like that. So I'm not gonna be doing the regimen per se. I will just have the ACV rinse in there because my hair, I don't want to totally shock my hair and go back to my regular scheduled program so quickly, but like slowly but surely. But I still will probably just be using ACV rinse anyway, you know. I probably just, you know, skip shampoo and just do ACV rinse, you know, whatever like that, or do co-wash ACV rinse. So I still be doing kind of like, you know, the maximum hydration method, but not really. And like I said before, I did modify it. I was using products that went against the maximum hydration method. Like, you know, I was using, you know, the no ingredients and things of that nature. So it's up to you. You don't have to, you know, follow what I do. I'm just sharing my experience and what I did and stuff like that and what worked for me. And evidently it did work for me. You know, my hair did not react in a way. My hair was not, you know, dry, or my hair wasn't, you know, acting up or nothing like that to where I had to stop the regimen and come on here and let you guys know that, you know, I had to stop. But it wasn't even like that. So I could keep going if I want to, but like I said, I want to go back to my regular schedule program, and I'm using up my stash, so I need to use up these shampoo bars, and so this stuff has to go. So you know, that's basically about that. So I'm not saying that the maximum hydration method was bad and that I would never do it again. It's just that this is my last day for a minute, and I would just use it as like a treatment, as one of the young ladies was saying in her video. I believe Princess, she said in one of her videos a while back, a couple of her videos back, she said that she may do it as a treatment, and you know, I was like, that's a good idea. I could do that as a treatment or what have you. You know, just do it on a need-be basis. You know, not just do it every time. So we shall see. You know, and if my hair acts funny and be like, look, you didn't do the mud puddle, or you didn't do this, or then I may have to go back. I may have to go back to that. So we'll see how my hair looks. It looks, or how it reacts. If it does do that, my hair's talking to me, then I will have to revisit the maximum hydration method and put it in my regimen, you know, and keep it there for a little bit until my hair, you know. So it depends on what my hair says. But right now, as of this day, today, the next time I wash my hair, I'm not going to do the maximum hydration method, okay? So we'll see how my hair acts over time. Probably in a few months, if my hair is acting funny, then I'll go back to it. So we shall see. You know, I'll do an update. If you guys want to do an update, I will do an update on that. But that's basically it. I know you guys like, well, you got this hair in your head. I can't see your hair. You know, you got crochet. You know, you got your hair in crochet wig. But, you know, yeah, it's cool. My hair is in twist up under here. I just came from a baby shower and I didn't feel like, you know, taking off the wig and stuff like that. So yeah, but that's basically it. You know, I got a little sidetracked. I'm sorry. But the maximum hydration method is basically, you know, it's cool. You know, if you're looking for that curl, because most of the girls on here that is doing the maximum hydration method, they're doing it to a T. You know, they're following the ingredients. It's not modified. There are some, you know, ladies out there, or some men out there that's doing it maybe modified, you know, but and I'm one of the people that is modified, but you know, you see the curls and stuff like that. You see their nice curls and things of that nature. You know, everybody's hair is different. You know, my hair might, you know, reach the maximum hydration method probably like 5 months or 6, 7, 8 months from now. And then I'll pop back on the camera like, I don't know what happened, but it's just, you know. So doing it in a 7-day period, and I had to do it, you know, it took a minute to get to the 7th day because I skipped a week. You know, I skipped a week in one of the weeks, you know, to wash my hair. I did a regular schedule program. And then I'm in the Protected Style Challenge, so my hair has been protected. So I wash my hair like every 3 or 4 weeks, you know. So it's like, you know, that's why it took a minute. So it was in a span of 2 to 3 months that I did the 7 days. So yeah, but there's a challenge that you do before you do the maximum hydration method, you know, the full regimen. I mean, you do the full regimen for 7 days straight, because it's like, you know, like every day or every other day. But like when my schedule is set up, I can't do that. I'm too busy for that. I can't wet my hair every day or do my hair, do that regimen every day, because it's not happening. So so that's basically about that. So that's my video in a nutshell. Maximum hydration method is cool. The pros of it is that my hair did feel moisturized. My hair did not react in a funny way. If it did, I would have stopped. And the cons to it, maybe it is a little bit too long. You could take some steps out, put some steps in, or, you know, take some steps out that you don't need. So maybe it is a little bit long. Another con is that, yeah, I think that's it. It's kind of too long. And I think that's the only con, you know. But, you know, wash day for me anyway is long anyway. So it's not really a con per se. But, you know, it's like steps that you have to do, you know. That's what you have to do. You know, you do the DC, and then you mud puddled, and then rinse out. You know, I mean, well, rinse out. I mean, I added a step. You know, you don't do the rinse out. But it's whatever. But anyway, you know, but that's the only con I could think of. You know, and the pro was that I didn't have to do the LCO method. I just had to do the LO method. You know, so that's basically it. I didn't have to do the LCO method, so it took a little step out. You know, that I could just hurry up and quickly do my hair. I mean, probably an extra 2 or 3 minutes, but you know. But that's basically about that. So the method, I will revisit it if my hair acts funny and be like, look what you're doing. And also just for a treatment on a need-be basis or whatever like that. You know, this is, you know, like I said before, I'm going to run back to my regular scheduled program. I'm still going to keep the ACV rinse in there. The next wash I do, the next wash day, you know, I will be using the ACV rinse. You know, that's still going to be in there. As far as the mud puddle, I'm not going to use that week. I'll probably use it the next week, you know, stuff like that. So I won't be doing the full regimen every time I wash my hair, okay? Because, like I said, I'm trying to use up my stash. I'm serious, all right? That's basically it. So the maximum hydration method, I'm not, you know, getting mad at it like,
oh, I didn't do this to my hair. I don't want this. No.
Okay, it's all good. Okay, so that's basically about that. So yeah, I'm basically done. If I forgot anything, I'm definitely not ending the video. I hope I didn't, because I don't feel like recording this again. And so that's basically about that. I know this video was too long. I'm sorry. You guys know I'm thorough, and that's basically it. So the maximum hydration method, you know, if you want to try it, just try it. That's the only way you're gonna know if it works for your hair. You know, you look at everybody else's video and you see the hair like this, that, and the third. You know, don't worry about that. If it don't even come out like theirs, oh well. You know what I'm saying? You know, I have I have other things to worry about than, you know, my curl looking a certain way. You know, it's cool. You know, it's whatever. I'm not gonna beat myself up, you know, just because my curls didn't come out, you know, the way I wanted it to, because I did the maximum hydration method. So the method to me is cool. You know, I advise you to try it if you want to know if your hair reacts to it well or not. You know, that's what it is in this journey. You try things. If you don't try it, you won't know if your hair liked it or not. And if it do like it, you will thank yourself for trying it, because you didn't, you know, listen to, you know, Sally Joe and Jane when they said that it didn't work for their hair. But it's cool, whatever like that. It's up to your discretion. It's you, it's your hair. You do you, boo-boo. It's whatever you decide. You know, if your hair is happy, then you should be happy as well, okay? So that's basically it, you guys. I'm done. I'm sorry for this long video, but I wanted to be thorough and let you guys know about this maximum hydration method, and that I will be doing it if my hair acts crazy or on a need-be basis, and that's basically it. So this method was cool. It was fun. I'm glad I experimented with it, and I'm glad these young ladies have put it out there for everyone to see, and I'm glad the founder has, you know, found this to be working for her hair. And, you know, kudos to all of those young ladies that are doing it, and it's doing wonders for their hair, and a big drastic change. So again, I will leave everything down in the description bar below. If you have any questions, comment in the description, please don't ask. You know, ask comment below, definitely in the box, or use my marketing like 70. Thanks for watching.